Hello everyone. So today I'm very happy to present to you guys this 2012 BMW 3 Series. And special thanks to Heron Auto, Opel and Kia for allowing me to drive this 2012 BMW 3 Series today. For all contact information in regards to the dealership, please see the description box below. So in today's review, we'll be looking at the interior of the car. I'll explain how the features work. We'll also start up, look at the engine, go over the performance data and take a look around the exterior. We're also going to take the car on a detailed test drive. Now just a little FYI before we get started, this car was traded into Heron Auto 2 days ago and it's just been sitting out the back since, so it hasn't actually had a proper chance to be washed or cleaned in the interior. Now the car isn't too bad, it's clean enough, that's why I took it out today, but I'm just letting you guys know just in case you notice any dirt on the bodywork or the interior during the review. So let's unlock the vehicle and we'll take a quick walk around the exterior. Now this particular car we have here today is a 320 diesel luxury. Looks very nice. It's finished in jet black, one of the two standard colours you can get for this car. It's a solid coat. Another standard colour I believe you can get is white. It's got the signature chrome kidney grille. Has standard halogen projector headlamps, as well as fog lights with a bit of chrome trim. You can also notice a bit of chrome trim dividing the front bumper. So the luxury comes with a few exclusive details. A fine example is these very nice 18-inch multi-spoke lightweight alloy wheels. Very nice design. The car also has four-wheel ventilated steel disc brakes with an independent McPherson strut suspension in the front as well as a multi-link in the rear. It's also got these very nice chrome window surrounds. It also has LED indicators located on the wing mirrors as well as dark tinted rear windows. It's a very nicely spec car. Other things the luxury pack comes with, you get the choice of 10 upholstery colours and you also got the choice of 6 trim finishers. And we'll talk more about that when we get to the interior portion of the car. A little bit of chrome on the rear bumper as well. So the boot space in this car is quite good. It's got 480 litres of room. Usually the kind of average boot space that you expect to find in most family saloons of this type. I just got some of my filming equipment back there. Not too bad at all. So this particular generation of the 3 Series came out in 2012. It's called the F30. And like most modern day BMWs, it comes with keyless engine start stop. This particular model is very nice. I like the wheels, I like the jet black and the tinted rear windows, and there's just enough chrome to make the car stand out a little bit. So the overall length of this car is 182 inches. It has a width of 71.3 inches with a height of 56.3 inches. And the overall wheelbase is 110.6 inches. It's got a nice leather armrest, your 4 electric windows, as well as your electric mirror controls, and a BMW luxury logo located on the door sills. Manual adjusting seats. Now this particular car has been finished with a black Dakota leather interior, and as you can see here it's got the oyster highlights. It also has the fine line wood anthracite trim. Looks very nice, and as you can see down here it's got the chrome pearl effect. So as I said, this car has the keyless engine start stop system. So I just keep the key fob in my pocket, press the button once to turn on the auxiliary power. Just put the car into neutral. So as usual, you hold in the clutch and just press the engine start stop button. And the car fires right up. This particular one has 48,252 miles on the clock so far. Now it also has this sports steering wheel. Again, it's another feature exclusive to the luxury model, or although I believe with all 3 Series these days you can actually have the sports steering wheel as an optional extra. So it's got this very nice silver trim as well. It's got electronic rack and pinion power assisted steering. It's got very nice feedback, nice 3-spoke design as well. Got your cruise control off to the left as well as your standard radio and voice command controls off to the right. This car also has automatic headlights, and if I just turn them on here, the dials glow red. Looks very nice. It also has automatic rain sensing windshield wipers, a manual rake and reach adjustable steering rack. It's very, very nice indeed. And then if we just look over here at the infotainment system, you got the standard iDrive here with all your basic standard controls for the radio, media, navigation. I haven't actually checked to see if this car has navigation, and it does actually. That's very nice. I believe the navigation is an optional extra even on the luxury model, but it's very nice to use. If I just press left there, you can go through all your different features and settings, and if I just press right again, you can adjust between the split screen display by pushing on it there. You can adjust if you want it to be split screen, how you want the map orientated, the onboard computer, vision dynamics, 3D exits. There's a lot of features to go through in the iDrive system, but I've used this before, so I'm very familiar with it. So I just go into the main menu. You got everything here you could need. You got the CD and multimedia, radio, telephone, navigation, office, everything. Now if I actually just put the car in sport mode, as you can see, everything comes up there. If I just push in on the dial, display the sports settings, got your torque and power. And if I actually just show you these buttons down here, this is what I'm using. Everything displays up on that screen as well. You can go into comfort mode and Eco Pro, basically the most economical setting for the engine and the gearbox. And you can configure it out as much as you like. So we're just going to leave it in comfort mode and go back into the main menu. And if we select radio, just turn it on first. Sound quality is very good, as you can hear. So you can just use the iDrive wheel to navigate through all your radio stations, and then just press in on it to select one. And if I just press left, you can go through the FM and AM stations, your tone, and different save stations. So as I said, there's a lot to go through on the iDrive system. This one actually has the bigger screen. I believe standard 3 series comes with a smaller screen than this. And if I just go into vehicle settings, for example, you can adjust your display, time and date, languages, speed. Yep, you can have a speed warning at 62 miles per hour. Climate control, lights. You can adjust really every single aspect of the car from in here. It is very easy to use. I know it probably looks a bit complicated when I'm demonstrating it there, but when you sit down in this car and just go through it for a few minutes, it does make a lot of sense. It's very, very simple to use at the end of it all. And you got your standard radio controls down here for powering it on, and the adjustable volume controls, as well as your preset stations, your CD player. And this car also has dual zone climate control with a very nice digital display. And then located down here, you got 2 cup holders. There's a bit of storage in here as well. Cigarette lighter and ashtray, or you can just use that as a power outlet. And down here, as I was showing you, you got your different modes. You got traction control as well, the iDrive wheel. And the fine line wood trim looks very nice in this car as well. As you can see, it tapers off across the dash there, and it's on the door handles, front and rear. A nice leather center mounted armrest. Tiny bit of storage, auxiliary and USB jacks as well. So let's go ahead and check out the back seat area. So room in the back of the F30 saloon is actually quite good. I have a good amount of legroom, and as you can see, there are cutouts in the back seat, and headroom is pretty decent as well. It's quite a spacious car and it's very comfortable. It's also got the center mounted armrest, got 2 cup holders as well. Very nice. Okay guys, so we're going to get started on the test drive of this car. Fires right up. Okay, so first impressions about the F30 3 series. First up, I think this is one of the nicest looking cars BMW have designed, and the M3 variant looks absolutely brilliant. So as I said, this car is called the F30. Now, just to avoid any confusion, the M3 variant is called the F80, just putting that out there. Now, the interior of this car is lovely. I've been inside a few of these before, but I did review one, as I said, a couple of years ago in Letterkenny. I believe that's an SE model I was filming, but it's such a nice interior, so it is. The seats are very comfortable. The iDrive system is nice and easy to use. The dual zone climate control is simple to use as well. It's got a very nice digital display. The just overall craftsmanship and the overall design of this interior is very nice. For example, the top of the dash there, the way it curves around the back of the iDrive screen into the passenger side looks really good. Okay, so we're just coming into the bypass. We'll put the car in sport mode and see what the acceleration is like, pulling from second gear. That is very, very good, so it is. Just the speed warning thing is coming up there for me. This particular car has the 2-litre turbo diesel. It produces 181 brake horsepower with a top speed of 146 miles per hour. It also puts out 280 foot-pounds of torque, and BMW claimed this car can get about 61 miles to the gallon. So it's a very good engine, and the funny thing is it's not even a fast one. You can even get this car with a 3-litre diesel as well, but the 320 seems to be the most common engine between Ireland and the UK, so it is. It's the most economical, as I said, and it's got plenty of power. I mean, 181 horsepower is more than enough, so it is. Not like you can use it in Ireland anyway, because we're all limited to 60 miles per hour. But it is an excellent motor, so it is. Just after overtaking Toyota Corolla there, and I just put my foot down in 4th gear, and this car is just gone, so it was excellent acceleration. Now, one thing I should tell you guys about the engine in this car, from 2012 up to 2015, the 3 Series, the 320 diesel, was using what was called the N47 motor. Now, from 2015 onwards, in other words, if you were to buy a brand new BMW 3 Series now from a dealership, it comes what is called the B47 motor, so it's just a new engine they brought out. Now, I believe that was first introduced in the brand new BMW X3. I believe it has, I think, an extra 5 horsepower on top of what you would get in this car, and 6 more torques, and it's probably a little bit more economical as well. So just a little FYI for anybody watching this review, if you plan to buy a brand new 3 Series, the engine you'll have in your car is different to the one I have in this one. So we're just down Lot S now, driving around some of these back roads that I normally take. And going around a few of these corners, the 3 Series handles very well, so it does. There's excellent feedback from the electric power steering. It really takes these corners very well. The only complaint I do have is that going over some of the bumpier patches of this particular area in a car like the Opel Insignia was very easy, so it was. The Insignia was able to absorb them very well. I did find going over the same stretch of road in this car, with the suspension by the way, set in comfort mode, I don't know, I just find that the car kind of lumbers and bounces around a bit more than I would like. I'm a bit surprised at this, really. I would have imagined BMWs were very comfortable, relaxing cars to drive. And don't get me wrong, they are out on the main road. But I think in these back roads here, I don't know, the suspension is just a bit too soft and bouncy for my liking. So let's see about the power again. Yeah, the acceleration in this car is really very good, and I think now that we're out in the back roads, we'll put it in sport mode and see if the suspension feels any different. So coming out to another tight corner, yeah, the car just grips, so it does. It handles and bends very well. I've run around tighter bends than that, and as I said, the feedback from the steering is really very good. Now, I can't really notice much of a difference with the car in sport mode. The suspension, you know, it doesn't really feel that much different. The power, though, does come on a little bit quicker, so it does. I can feel a bit more acceleration when I put my foot down. I think the torque just gets to the back wheels a lot quicker. The suspension does feel a bit bouncy, but I think, you know, you will get used to it after a little while. As I said, it's really over the bumpiest parts here where you can feel it, but going over these bits now, I mean, the car just feels excellent to drive, so it does. Excellent power, excellent steering, very precise kind of feel that you would get from a BMW. Still can't get over the power of this car, it's excellent. And the speed warning. So yeah, we're just heading back towards Donegal town now with the 3 Series. Overall, I think this is an excellent car. I think it looks great. It has a lovely interior. It's got a very nice finish, so it's very well equipped. To drive, it's excellent, so it is. The engine has a good amount of power. It's very economical. And the back roads, as I said, I just wish the suspension was a little bit firmer, you know, to get rid of some of the bounce that I was experiencing over the bumpier parts. But I think overall, it's a very nice car to drive. So this is very comfortable. It's very relaxing. I mean, I'm just out here in open road now. I have the seat in my driving position. I have everything in automatic. I have the air conditioning in automatic. The headlights are, you know, the rain sensing windshield wipers, and it's just a lovely, nice place to be. So this is a relaxing car to drive. It's an economical car. I mean, if I was buying one of these, to be honest, I think my ideal 3 Series would have to be a 330 diesel M Sport, because I can only imagine how much power the 330 diesel will have. I mean, this car I feel is very fast with 181 horsepower, but the 330 diesel will have well over 200, I believe. And the M Sport pack with Estral Blue, perfect F30 3 Series for me, so it would. So anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching this review. As I said at the beginning of the video, all information regarding Heron Auto will be listed in the description box below. So guys, see you again next time.